Hey Abbies, how's it going? This is donaber here. Welcome to Minecraft Survival with Redstone. Today we're doing episode 45. And today we're taking a Dear Dawn request. It says it's from Shazam12. Dear Dawn, you should make a pool at the back of the hotel, and I completely agree. So here we are at the very top, right where we left off from 44. Spiders disappearing and all. And we're going to do one directly behind the hotel using kind of like a straight shot, I think, from the rooms. So we'll do, let's take a look here, so I can do a pointer. There we go. We'll do like a small hallway, well not small, it'll probably be some kind of nice hallway. And the hotel will be directly behind the registration office with some, maybe put some trees or something back there. So without further ado, let's get down there. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go all the way down. I'll be back. Welcome back. It looks like we got some zombies still eating away at the doors. Come on. There you go. Okay, so let's start with our construction here. We need to build. We got plenty of dirt. So let's get over here to our hallway. We're gonna do, yeah. Okay. So we got our nook here. Nook. That's a good way to call it. Actually, a sign. We can say guest rooms, but what if we just, oops, tear this open just a little bit. We'll leave it open for a reason so that they can see the entrance to the, yeah, let's do that. So here, so the wall is going to be here. So let's put this wall up because it's going to be there. We don't, let's take down this piece. We want to see what it is going to look like. So the hallway to the rooms will be there. If we have a wall here, it'll step down. Do we still want to do that step down? Thinking about bringing it up. We might not just do that step down. Might bring it up. All right, so let's do this. And okay, want to do a open sort of thing. Let's get down here, it'll be easier. We want this hallway right next to the breakfast nook to be completely open so that light can come in from the side. So what if we just made a doorway right here? You know, I think I like your idea. So that was a doorway to go outside. Yeah, alright. And the trick to making pools, sorry, I'll start talking now. The trick to making pools is that you want to make the layers like, okay. You know what, this would be a great time to go get our stone. Start making sort of a, yeah. Okay, I'll stop. I'll leave the dirt alone. This would be a good time to get our natural regular stone so that we can maybe even get some wool. That would be probably a good idea. So we can use our stone. For now, we'll just do that. Can't keep using the dirt as a marker because we're about to just run into dirt. Alright. I went a little far out with this. Okay. That's probably good. That doesn't look right. We have to have this shell finished, so that could be like a shower / change area. That doesn't need to be there. This can go in, but that corner one I just put in doesn't need to be there either. There. So at least the walls are temporary there. Not temporary, but that's where they're going to be. So we know our shell, our limits. Okay. Alright, and that would be a perfect place for like a bar, an outside bar. I think that's definitely perfect if we had wood. So we don't need the food anymore. So what if we just put in that for now? We'll just be that, yeah, be my reminder that that's a bar. Maybe I shouldn't go raised out here. I should stop the raised at a certain point. Like right here. Alright, well, we could do some kind of shrubbery or something right there. Once we change out this material, it'll be much easier to understand what we want to do. The doorway, I'm thinking about just leaving it wide open. We'll figure something out with that. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not, because then the mobs can get in and out. Maybe we'll just keep this whole area lit up really well so that no mobs spawn in this area and then want to go in, you know, creepers and what else. Alright, so let's get started on our pool. Now, I kind of want to do a bigger pool, but not too big. We don't want to go the whole area. So what if we had where you walk in here and you don't walk straight into the pool, you kind of get some kind of like greenery or something. So we'll do, what I'm doing here is I'm going to set a marker for greenery. We'll do greenery here. I'm not doing, just trying to, like, you know, I'm not trying to be perfect or anything. Greenery goes right here. Okay, and it's not necessarily going to be raised either, but we do want to do the pool. And technically this is ground level, so let's start our pool. What do you want? We can use beds for, no, well, I'm trying to think. We could use beds for the sun chairs. So we need 2 of those and then a walk space, so at least 3. Okay, how wide is that? Is that wide enough? Let's go one more. Okay. Now, the trick to this is, let's figure out what we want our shell to be. And we're not going to go any, excuse me, it's late at night, so I'm just trying to, we're not going to go any further than the registration desk. One more. Because we don't want this to be too big. We could even make like a curved, like a bean shaped pool if we wanted to, but for now let's just deal with just a regular shaped pool. And maybe we can put like a spa somewhere, like closer to the rooms, like right here or something like that. And maybe instead of having the bar there, maybe that can be like the shower room or something, and have the bar over on the other side of this shrubbery area. So let me do a time lapse real quick to clear out this first layer. I'll be right back. Okay, the key is, just so you know, what you're going to do is you're going to want to hollow out as far down as you want to go. And you always want to start, I think, the best way to start it is this shallow end should be over here and deep end over there. Now we're 2 blocks high. Technically our skin is 2 blocks high. So I'm going to leave the shallow end just like this, and then we'll come out to about here. And no specific spot whatsoever, and then just start digging. And I think we'll go down maybe 4 probably good. And we don't have to go, and then it's a gradual slope, so we'll have to do some steps or something. Actually, I think half slabs look better going down to our 4th level. So let me dig that all out. I'll be right back. Alright, I have it dug out. Excuse me, sorry, I'm back. That's 4 deep, and so what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the half slabs like I've done here. And Mr. Creeper wants to bother me. Well, I'm going to sprint up these half slabs because I can. So the way we're going to do that is just like that. The trick is, like I was stating, the way it was originally before I did any more layers to it, just that one layer is what you're going to want to return it to. And then you pour in your water, and then you just dig out that single layer. So we'll have to mark out where we started our decrease. But you want to do that before, okay, you want to do that after we place, because we're going to place the different style materials in here. Oh, still in there, huh? I thought the other guy was you. Okay, now that you're taken care of, where? I don't care for zombie flesh. Okay, so essentially what we're going to do is to make sure to mark this is to know that this is where it starts. So what I would actually not, let's do that. And you know what we could also get away with is just doing that, and then just go like this. That way we know for sure. And how did you spot me from that far away? No! Alright, fine. Total jerk. So we'll have to put a layer of that. So for now, I'll just go ahead and put the layer in. We'll get some water in there. And let's see, I don't even have any water. I don't even have any or do I? Yeah, I do. I do. It's actually over in the gardens for the NPC village. They actually have them. So let me put this layer in. What I'm talking about is we're just putting this layer just over like that. And so that when we come back, I'm going to put some of these in here so you can see. So let me put this. Actually, you know, before I close myself out, let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to finish this. We're going to do a time lapse, and you're going to see me go and get some water buckets, or try and find water buckets. We'll fill those up in an infinite source from one of the gardens, and we'll be back, and I'll show you how to do this as an infinite source, a quicker way. All right, so see you in a second. Right, so welcome back, and so now we're going to do our layerage on how we're going to figure this out. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to start from the edge where you're going to want to put your water, and you'll see that it flows out, and this, it flows out 8. Well, technically, if you want to use it again, 7, so that you can, yeah, anyway. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go one out from where we placed it. So there's one here, and we're actually going to go one more over and put it right here. So now what that's done is created a soft spot in the middle. We could technically just pick that back up again. It's an infinite source now. So we go over to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. So now that whole line is infinite. So now what we can do to make this a little bit quicker, say if we went over here. Now it's going to complete it all the way across for us. So let's go ahead, and we don't need to be in the water anymore to do this. Let's grab all of our buckets here, and we'll do it. We'll do it the quick way. This is how you do it quickly. So we already put one here to make it infinite. So we go down 2 more, place it here, and it completes it all the way down. That's how you can see how it's done. And so the one that just starts running is the one we just placed. I'm gonna go one more down. We place it, and it goes in. Okay, so now I'm just gonna we'll run with it. So now we need some more water. So there's the one that's left over. We're going to do it here, 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 here. See, so we don't have to place it in every single one. It's going all the way for us. Almost done. Hasn't taken that long at all. So here, oops, I almost think I went too far. And one more. And voila, the whole thing is done. Sort of. Now we need to get it so that it looks, so that it's deep. And to do that, now we know we have that hollow layer underneath, and so we need to take one out. Now, we've got a layer. This is where our steps are going to be at. Now you can see all these pixels. All we got to do is start tearing it down one by one, and it'll start filling up the whole area underneath this. So let's go over here and just tear down. This diamond shovel's picky. I'm just trying not to take. I'm not supposed to. There we go. So what we need to do nice to this is just tear it down. It's nice having a pick or a diamond shovel when you're underwater because it's still fast. Let's get on top of this thing. You know, it'd be the same speed as if we were up here. No, it won't be because we're on top of. So just go all the way over. And as you can see, now what we'll do is we'll use glowstone to make some lights on the bottom of the pool. And maybe even just instead of glowstone, we can use like redstone lamps or something like that. And that way we can turn it on and off whenever we want, you know. It'd be cool to have like a power in that shower place or something like that. Okay, so there we go. We got ourselves a pool. We can dress it up on the outside with some curbing. Not curbing, but you know what I'm talking about, the half slabs. Right now we can just use these half slabs to finish off the steps. We forgot to take a layer out, or I forgot to take a layer out. So we've got our pool. Just like everything else on this hotel, we'll go back in later on and I'll do some designing on it so to spruce it up. But just so you guys kind of get the idea, we'll start with just a little bit. Let me check. Oh, that's cool looking. Let's take these out. Oh. Okay. And I'll put our, let's go pick them up. That's cool looking. Oh. I think it's getting nighttime already. No. Just the fact that I'm underwater. And it's neat that way when we're outside of the water you can't see that bubble, but as soon as you go underwater you can tell that they're in their own little bubble. Dang it. Don't want to drown. There we go. Okay, and then one more. Well, I guess it wouldn't really matter. We can do the same material. I can do double half slabs where the dirt is. That way it can match and look good as it goes down to the bottom layer. It is getting night, or is it raining? Won't be able to tell because we're in a desert biome. I think it is getting nighttime. Well, anyway, there's even some other tricks that we can do. You don't have to use glowstone. You can use torches actually underneath the water. And how you do that is you can just use glass, and then behind the glass you can do a torch. But then you wouldn't be able to turn it on and off. It'd actually look probably pretty cool because we could use the glass panes instead of the glass blocks, and that would give it a cool look. So we still have to put in our fencing, shrubbery. And when I say shrubbery, there's there's a mix of trees, just regular leaf blocks. We can use our shears to get regular leaf blocks. Then we can use our shears to get the grass, or not. We don't need to. We can just use bone meal for that. But we could pick up those little evergreen trees from the jungle with the shears. So we can do all kinds of cool stuff out there. But it also gives me good ideas in here for plants and stuff that we could use. So there we go. There's the starting of our pool. So that's a very good suggestion, Shazam. So thank you for that. And I look forward to what the next Dear Dawn. So that somebody. Okay, now it's time to get out here. Let's go back up top so that we can see what's. Hey, what are you doing up there? Yeah, you're supposed to be down here protecting the village. You're gonna come up here now. Okay, so yeah, I was saying I look forward to the next Dear Dawn. So make sure you guys leave the DD or Dear Dawn or something, so that way we can see what I should do next. If you think I should just go ahead and do some decorating and do the actual designing for them, let me know. I can try and right now I was just trying to show you how to do it, but if you want me to do the actual designing and stuff like I kind of started to do here, let me know and I'll do that. And I'll just do that on the next episode or something, and maybe in between this next episode and between this episode and the next episode, I'll do a little bit of designing and build up this room here, so we can maybe figure out what we want to do on the second floor. Maybe do the same thing on the second floor, and then change it on the third floor. So this is going to be the bulky area right here, because it looks like what we're doing is we're supplying the breakfast nook, the restaurant, and the pool all on one side of the hotel. So it looks like this one whole side is the hotel strong area, and then when you have to go, when you want the loud side of the hotel is going to be left alone on one side of it, where you have actual living space, some quiet air for eating, breakfast nook area, and then pool. So yeah, it's actually pretty smart noise wise. But anyway, leave your comments. I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say. So we'll see you guys next time. Get creative.